We have no, the coin flips were in the other live stream, which they broke the coin flips, or well, they didn't break the coin flips, but the coin flip was told basically to go flip itself. We
I
flip.
still vote. We flip the ref. I still vote that.
I have other thoughts about that. We'll get to that later. Ship number one is the Reborn. It is piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Gatling up top, double Artemis bottom, double Banshee on the wings. Ship number two is the Drovani. It is piloted by Solidus Bucket. It is a galleon with Huacha and Carronade on one side, Huacha the other side with Gatling and a flare. Take it away.
Ship number 3 is the Dragon's Rage, piloted by Zidian. Is a Watcher front, double Caro side. Ship number 4 is the George W. Bush, piloted by Narayan, triple carronade.
You know, if I'm just gonna say this, I'm I know I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble when I say this. Not from SCS, but from my own clan, and I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm tempted to get out of the booth and get in an SCS. I'm tempted. The way this tournament has gone, the itch might have to be scratched again. I might have to do it. We
Well,
actually have other
tempted.
streamers. We have other streamers that are coming in. I might have to scratch that itch once
I am
more.
so tempted though to just what's that? Retire from the tournament life and just start streaming. We'll trade
I'm
roles
not
for
opposed
a
to you
week of
guys
Lysanya.
swapping slots.
So basically, you didn't choose a streamer life. Streamer life chose you.
Like Lysanya, we'll just trade roles one week. How about that?
Could
You can
happen.
pilot my squid. I
Could
will
happen.
stream your channel.
Could happen. You never know.
That's
But anyway, let's yeah, that was a tar, and it was not really that effective. Oh, wait a minute, hold that thought. As they're they're just picking up the beacon flare gun. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it was just a tar. I think they were just looking to break line of sight. But GW Bush moving in now on the Giovanni. Giovanni in a not a good position here. This is where the Blenderfish really comes into play. This is a good map for a Blenderfish with lots of environment in play. You could really do a number on a ship like a Galleon. This could be a rough choice for Dmitri's Angels. Oh, look at this positioning right here. Look at this positioning. Giovanni in a bad spot right here. GW Bush has a great angle. They've got the side. Now all they have to do is basically finish it off. Oh, they make a huge mistake here. They were too tentative on the ram. They should have taken that ram a little bit sooner. However, they still have good positioning. All they really need to do is just go sit on them. However, it looks like
They
they're putting...
seem to be disengaging and getting an off flare,
Yeah, this is...
which is nice.
Yeah, I don't know if... I don't know if I... Yeah, they're playing very passively, the GW Bush. Is this... Oh, now they're going in. Now they're going in. And they missed the ram, and they take out part of their own balloon. This is, again, inexperience shown by the Blenderfish.
Looks like the mom.
They need to take the much simpler approaches. Dragon's Rage has been hull broken. They're spending way too much time playing with their food as 15 stacks go on the front gun. 15 stacks from the flare go on the GW Bush's front gun.
Be a problem.
They had an extinguisher though. They had an extinguisher, so they took it off. However, they do pop the balloon once again to the Giovanni. Yeah. So let's talk about that one extinguisher. No, but seriously, yeah, I think I've made my point. I think I've made my point perfectly clear on that. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, so yes, now is that tar coming out? No, it's not tar coming out. Is it? No, it's just a cloud. I was going to say, if tar's coming out here, that is either the greatest tar in the world or the worst tar in the world, but that's not a tar, so we're okay. And Dragon's Rage walking right into the Watcha. What? What is this? What?
Oh, GW taking a
Oh, there now he's. Oh wow! But GW Bush again walks right into the Watcha. Reborn moving in. Giovanni finally goes down 1-0 in favor of Circle in the Sand. Yeah. I have thoughts. I'm not sure if they're thoughts I want to share right now, but I have thoughts. They're going through my head, and they're definitely thoughts. Anyway, the GW Bush is moving in on the Reborn. Dragon's Rage looking to reposition.
Doing a good job from that front gun down.
Yes, they certainly are, as the Reborn definitely takes it out. Yes,
Well,
GW Bush loses that front gun.
Unfortunate ram.
Oh, the Hwacha whiffing quite a bit. They only take out one Artemis. That is a bad Hwacha right there by the Dragon's Rage. Reborn holding on to this 1v2 as best they can. Good job right there. A great ram right there by the Reborn. Not only picking up the hull break, but basically doing an Olay to the GW Bush. Basically, Red is right back in it. Drovani has enough time to get back into the engagement. That is what you need to do. Looks like Reborn had to intentionally pop their own balloon. A good decision right there as well. Now they Olay the GW Bush once again and pick up a hull break. Reborn showing how to 1v2 against all odds.
That's a painful hull watch.
That is a painful... No, that's only 2 guns broken. That is not the worst thing in the world. They keep one Artemis up.
That looked dangerous.
It looked dangerous, but they did not lose too much there. The balloon goes down. Now it could potentially be dangerous. This is a 1v1 right now. Dragon's Rage make it a 2v1. GW Bush out of position. They were looking to flank the Drovani. Drovani, meanwhile, basically said, oh my goodness, look at this potential ram coming up. Yeah. This is, good watch it coming out on the Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage looking to Goomba the Reborn. However, they break their own hull, and they break themselves on the Reborn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the GW Bush, with their attempt to reposition, has now cost themselves a kill, and now potentially have cost themselves 2 kills. No, they will get away. They most likely will get away here.
They had it, and they gave it away.
Yeah, they had it, and then GW Bush looking to flank the Drovani, which, in my opinion, set up that whole scenario. Drovani just said, nope, gonna move up.
That was also because they took way too long to kill the Galleon.
Yeah,
initially.
they did. They did. Well, no. That had nothing to do with this engagement, but...
It did set up everything that needed to be set up the next engagement.
True, but I still think it had a minimal amount to do with what happened in that scenario. I think the bigger determinant in that situation was, number one, GW Bush whiffing twice on rams, and Reborn basically with great piloting to get around that 1v2, not even take a scratch, for that matter. No balloon pops other than their own intentional one to dodge a ram. Just, yeah, this is Reborn really showing how it's done right now. I don't know what to make of. I don't know what to make of these tactics right now, other than what the Reborn is doing. And Drovani, of course, doing good positioning, reacting to the GW Bush at all times. If the GW Bush is looking to flank, they're moving up at the right time, and making it 2v1s. 2v1 is always better than 1v1. Except if you're the Reborn, and then in which case you can basically 1v2 all day and not take scratch. But I digress. Dragon's Rage moving in on the Drovani. Drovani counter-watching. They did not pick up the Hwacha on the Dragon's Rage. That Hwacha is still up. Drovani, meanwhile, losing a few guns there. Whoops, did not mean to punch that. Meanwhile,
red button again.
I hit the not shiny button. That's what happens when you hit the not shiny button. In fact, let's go ahead and check the loadouts right now. Let's just make sure that nobody is doing things they're not supposed to.
I actually just did that.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. One step ahead of me. As Hwachas go out, this time they do pick up the Hwacha of the Dragon's Rage. GW Bush has been hull broken. Front gun hull broken on the GW Bush.
Mobula Ram.
Mobula Ram comes in. Hull break on the GW Bush again. Basically forces...
took out the hull armor.
Yeah, Reborn's balloon is broken, though. They bring it back up. GW Bush basically getting lined up from the Hwacha of the Drovani. They do pick it up, and there's the kill. 2-1 red. Dragon's Rage gets a Hwacha of their own on the Reborn. That is a good Hwacha right there by the Dragon's Rage, picking up a lot of guns. And actually picking up the balloon of the Reborn, too. They do pick up the balloon, so they will be able to get away with no consequence. At least for right now. However, they do have... Do they have Lesmok? No, they're going greased right now on that Gatling. They're just inside greased range. Watch it going out. However, they will be able to get away. They're going to have cover any second. And they almost have it. Oh, GW Bush taking a flanking spawn here. Oh, this could be very interesting. However, oh, Drovani putting out Tar behind him. They must know where the GW Bush is.
That, or at least anticipated the spawn.
They anticipated it or no. And now they know, considering where they're flying. Yeah, they got the spot out. They're going straight for the Reborn. They drove by the side of the Giovanni with no consequences. They give up the flanking position, though. Dragon's Rage, however, eats the Hwacha, and it's now 2v1 on the Dragon's Rage. For about 5 seconds. No, Reborn did not get the height, so
fast.
Dragon's Rage able to escape most of that damage. Looks like they're going to turn on the GW Bush. The arts are not in arc right now from the Reborn because they're too low. Meanwhile, the Giovanni gets a good Hwacha on the Dragon's Rage. Once again, picking up the Hwacha of the Dragon's Rage. All guns down. Giovanni looking to potentially Goomba the balloon. Nope, they're not going to be able to do so. JW Bush, hull broken. And they're trying to Goomba once again. Reborn, however, looking to ram. They do ram. They pick up the... did they pick up the hull? Yes, they did pick up the hull of the GW Bush. Once again, they're camping that front gun. They have picked up the front gun. They picked up the armor. Artemis is coming out. They're looking to dodge, and they... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is unfortunate by the Reborn and the Giovanni. Dragon's Rage looking to take advantage. They do not. The Reborn basically recovers from that. That could have been really ugly in a hurry. If Reborn had stayed there, Dragon's Rage, however, really staying on the back of the Reborn, they may pick up this kill. In fact, I'd be shocked if they don't. Environment come into play. Environment's going to come into play. Look where the Reborn is in relationship to the environment. You know that Zedion's smelling blood right now. He smells blood in the water. He's going to go for it. Oh, but he's got the back of the ship to the Reborn. He cannot capitalize. GW Bush, meanwhile, looking to keep... Oh, there's the kill right there. Just a delayed kill. Zedion picks it up. 2-2, all tied up. GW Bush, meanwhile, looking to pick up the Giovanni. They have, once again, parked the Giovanni in almost the exact same spot, right in the exact same hidey hole, but just a different corner now. GW Bush looking to slam down on the Giovanni. Dragon's Rage slamming down on the GW Bush. We got a dog pile on the Giovanni. Hull break once again. No, balloon break. Now GW Bush looking once again to ram him into the environment. Do they pick it up this time with no perma-hull? There they go. Now that's what they were looking for the first time. 3-2 blue.
Is it possible that the spike on a goldfish does not have a hitbox? I'm just seeing the spike in the actual building.
Say that one more time.
The spike on the tip of a goldfish balloon. Is it possible that it doesn't have a hitbox? Because I'm seeing it in the building.
Yeah, it does not, if I remember correctly. You're talking about the spike on the very front of the balloon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not have a hitbox, if I remember correctly. Of course, the tail of the goldfish is has done many a stick job inside buildings, though, and completely and utterly destroying the hopes and dreams of many goldfish pilots. But the front, no. The front can basically stick into anything, and it doesn't do anything. It's just there for decorative purposes. Of course, let's take a look at chat as
Blue definitely has the.
Oh, wait a minute. We got questions.
Red's got the perma.
The questions of timing. Are they playing the clock? That's a good question. Let's see if they are. There's still 10 minutes left. Actually, yes, I know I'm talking to the past right now.
It's 7 minutes now.
7 minutes left in the match. Yeah, are they going to be playing the timer? Zedion probably
And that's
won't.
a Lightning Thief strategy, to play the timer at that time.
It's happened before. Let's not forget that this has happened before with playing the timer. It's actually happened most recently on a canyon ambush a couple of SCSs ago, where Sir Stefan basically said, you know what, I'm going to play the timer, go in the hidey hole that hasn't been hidey holed in quite a while in SCS, and hidey hole happened and timer happened. Although they did, to their credit, they did come out of the canyon and basically go, surprise! But they didn't yell the other part of the surprise, so is it really a surprise when it's not yelled?
Well, the surprise was a kill.
Yes, it was. But the timer was played.
Me.
But the timer was played. Let's be honest. The timer was played at that
Blue is
point.
playing not as aggressively now.
Yeah, they are not. Oh, wait a minute. Let's take a quick little peek over here at the GW Bush. GW Bush is not even interested in an engagement right now. So, I guess to answer your question, this could be a timer play here. They could be looking to play very passively. Meanwhile, the Dragon's Rage whiffing on that Hwacha, that could backfire. Reborn looking to move in. No, actually, no, they're not. They're going to hold position.
Well, they also have the first kill advantage. So running the clock here does make a lot of sense.
Yes, it does. They do have first kill advantage, which means that Red needs to pick up 2 kills in order to win SCS number 118. They need to pick up 2 kills at minimum without dying themselves. Of course, 3 kills will do it. Meanwhile, Blue, all Blue has to do is just... all they really have to do is sit back and enjoy the ride. Red has realized this. They have realized that they need to do something here with about 5 minutes left. Looks like Giovanni is looking to slowly reposition. Are they going for the GW Bush? They're looking to at least get their attention. GW Bush, meanwhile... yeah, this is a timer play right here. This is absolutely a timer play by GW Bush. 5 minutes remaining.
Now, that's a very legitimate strategy. I can't say I'm a fan of timer play.
It's a legitimate strategy. However, let's be honest here. Is this really what people want to see? Wait a minute. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. GW Bush moving up.
I think that GW Bush was just planning to get the ally or the galleon to focus on the ally so that they can more or less safely move in, which
would have been a great plan, except their side guns got popped, which means their entire plan has been foiled. Giovanni did get balloon broken though, so there's that, except for the part where now GW Bush is hull broken. They have a little bit of a reprieve though. They can
whiff.
Yeah, whiff on the other side of the map. Did not catch that on stream. However, that whiff could be costly. Reborn turning that Gatling on the Dragon's Rage.
Armor break on the Dragon's Rage.
Yeah, another armor break. No follow-up, though. No follow-up. GW Bush, once again, getting the balloon pop on the Giovanni. This is what they were looking for to begin with. Oh, look at that bridge. That bridge is looming ominous. GW Bush getting what they're looking for. Can they capitalize on it, though? Giovanni getting off the bridge, the top of the bridge, though. They're going to move down.
Ooh, 8 fire stacks on the balloon.
8 fire stacks on the balloon. 14 on the Giovanni. Armor 14 stacks on the Giovanni. Meanwhile, Giovanni bottoming out. Now they've got nowhere to run. Trying to keep an eye on all the action here, but there's no real good camera angle, so I'll do my best to keep an eye on all the action. That bridge, that pesky bridge is in the way. What do you do here if you're GW Bush? Do you just park them or do you go for the kill? Looks like they're going for the kill, though.
Depends on whether the ally is winning.
With that perma-halt where they're at right now, I don't know. Do you just park them and wait to see what happens with the Dragon's Rage? Because that's a low perma-halt. However, they're going for the kill. Giovanni has been hull broken. And they're almost balloon broken once again. 6 stacks. Looks like they're using incendiary rounds. They do pop the balloon. The armor's back up. We're going to keep an eye right here on this action as the Goomba is in play. No, making a ram. Looks like once again the Giovanni has been balloon broken. They're desperately trying to tank this. How many people do they have on that balloon? They have 2 people on the balloon. They got 2 people on the hull. They're desperately trying to tank this. They know they're in the worst possible position. If they can tank it and get a Dragon's Rage, if they can get a kill with the Reborn on the Dragon's Rage and get that assistance, maybe they can make it work. However, I think their time has run out. It has, 4-2 blue.
Yep, the cavalry just never came.
The cavalry never came. And the cavalry was incapable of coming at that point as well. 4-2 blue with 2 minutes left. I would dare say we are going to see a second grand finals match between these 2 teams.
And dare I ask, what map would that be on?
That is a good question. If we get a final match, it'll be at Duel at Dawn, and we will get it here on Duel at Dawn as Blue wins 5-2.